Welcome back, everybody. This is Let's Play Eve. I'm Roseerifnosi. Last time we left off, we're playing as Gary. Let's go ahead and take a look at Gary's inventory. He has a wristwatch. It's stopped ticking since coming to the gallery. A lighter. After years of use, it's running low on oil. It's actually a Zippo, looks like. And a blue rose. A pretty blue rose. As it wilts, so do you. Looks like Gary has a lot more health than we do, starting at 10. So we're in a new area. We've been separated. Whoops. Let's not do that. What's that? We've been separated from Eve and Mary. And this is the first time that we've played as Gary. A couple things that I wanted to bring up about the game. I haven't really talked too much about, the game itself other than just playing. So a couple of things that I noticed that stood out. We read some messages a little while ago that said that, in a diary, it said that rumor has it that if an artist puts his emotions into his work, then his spirit will live on through his creations, through his art, or something to that effect. And considering this gallery is supposed to be all entirely Gertina's, he must have really put his heart and soul into every piece of his artwork, because all of his, or many of his creations are now coming to life on their own. So that's interesting. Another message that we got was talking about if your heart suffers too much, if you suffer too greatly, you'll begin to hallucinate. And you won't even be conscious of the fact that you're hallucinating. I guess that's pretty standard for anybody to hallucinate. I'm not sure if anybody realizes that they're hallucinating while they're hallucinating, but so I wonder if maybe these people who are seeing all these things happen in the gallery, Mary and Eve and Gary, they're all hallucinating because of some great suffering in their hearts. Although I wonder how much suffering a 9-year-old could really go through at this point in her life. I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, I'm sure there's certain circumstances that you could say, a 9-year-old is really suffering to this point, but not really that common, I guess you would say, for somebody of her age. Same thing with Mary. And, but enough talking for right now. I'll go ahead and address some of the other things I wanted to talk about a little bit later, so let's get on with this. Let's go through here. It's locked. Oh shit. Oh god, I hated that room. Oh, I hate that room. I also want to mention that Gary seems very well educated, does he not? Because he speaks very formally, very proper. Cord hangs. Oh boy. I'm just gonna look around. Oh hey! Now I'm Ebe. What the... Okay. Looks like maybe we're gonna have to work together. Let's go ahead and pull this and see what happens. Another destroyed mannequin, it seems. Can I pull it again? What'll happen if I pull it again? Nothing happens. Mannequin head cracked into pieces. Enough already. Okay, that's interesting. Now as Eve, we should be able to walk across. Is that right? Right? Eve, look! Now we can cross! ... Is it okay to cross? Or stare intently? Just because it sounds really funny, and I kind of imagine that Eve is a somewhat odd little girl, I'm gonna have her stare intently. Stare. ... What are you doing, Eve? Come on, let's cross! Can't. Alright, is it okay to cross? Guess so! You're way too cheerful. She's way too cheerful, considering the circumstances. Something's moving inside. Eve, let's not open that box. Why? I want to. Don't listen. You? Hey! 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 What is this? I don't know what it is, but I'm not done being Gary. Let's be Gary. I want to try a couple more of these. You must be kidding me! It switches off the power? Phew, thank goodness. I thought it wouldn't come back. You know, you're probably not supposed to pull all of these. You're probably just supposed to find the one that does what you want it to. But I'm so curious. I can't help myself. I want to get that door unlocked. Pull the cord. Boom! What is this? Clearly it's poison gas. Gary, jeez. I shouldn't pull it, should I? I'm so curious. I have to. Ah, son of a monkey. Alright, sorry about that. Minor interruption. Now that we pulled every cord available to us and done the maximum amount of damage to ourselves as possible, I think we can go ahead and move on. I'm not really sure what we can do with this. I don't entirely know what it is. Bye! It's gone now. No more worrying. Okay, so what is this? These look like they could be just lights, lanterns or lamps. I mean. Hey Eve, can I ask you something? Is Gary your dad? Nope, he's a stranger. Well, I wouldn't say he's a stranger. He sure has helped us a lot along the way and been very concerned for our safety and taking care of us, so let's just say no. So your dad is somebody else? Yeah, you're a smart one. I see. Is your mom nice, Eve? This is interesting. We're actually getting a little bit of insight into Eve's character, or I guess we can choose her character. We can either say yes and pretend like, oh yay, everything's wonderful, or not when she's mad. So we're talking a little bit about Eve's mom. To make things a little interesting, let's go ahead and go with not when she's mad. She gets mad at you, Eve? Yeah, she gets mad. You want to see your parents again soon, right? I want to get out soon too. That was kind of pointless, I think. I just find that she's positively way too cheerful for the circumstances. Hey, a moving painting. Fisherman. There's nobody there though. Okay. That looks like pain. What's this? What the heck? Mannequin head. I wonder if it has a body. Take it off the table. Take this off? Will it be alright? I'm sure it will be just fine. It might break. Well, just be careful with it then. Take it off. Oh, are you sure? Ah! You were hurt by a fragment from the mannequin's head. Damn it. Fine, we'll leave it. This is super heavy. It'd be dangerous to pull it off the table. Fine. Take the key. Lady without her umbrella. Doesn't look like there's any rain. Perhaps she needs an umbrella because it's sunny. Who knows? I sure hope nothing happens to Gary for smashing that mannequin head. I sure hope he doesn't end up hanged, like the writing on the wall said. Are these the hungry lips again? Tattletale. Okay, Okay, so about these mannequin heads all over the place. So what we have is we have headless mannequins, and then we have just mannequin heads. What the headless mannequins remind me of is from Kingdom Hearts 2. They kind of remind me of nobodies. If anybody's played that game, it resembles a nobody is what's left over when a person loses their heart, right? So their heart becomes a heartless. I think if that, I don't know, it's kind of complicated, but basically the body is what's left over after somebody becomes a heartless. And remember at the very beginning, we also talked to this guy who was talking about, we saw that exhibit that was called Death of the Individual. And the man that we talked to right there was saying that the head represents the individual. The head is really, or the head and face is what makes a person unique. So the fact that all the mannequins are missing their heads kind of suggests that they don't have an identity, but the mannequin heads laying about everywhere, sort of, they might represent that that portion of a person that makes them an individual, that makes them who they are. So that's interesting. However, they're all exactly the same, so I don't know how far that can go. Just a little bit of observation. Heavenly thread. Okay. Haven't we seen this before? I believe we saw this before at the very beginning. Selfless guard. That's right, we did see this before. It's locked. What's this? Can we put in a name? Heavenly thread, worry, or marvelous night. It's not heavenly thread, it's not worry, because worry was the eyeball, if you recall. Marvelous night. Let's go inside. Oh, books. A Girl's Last Days. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. The little girl went with her parents to an art gallery. This sounds familiar. But all of a sudden, the girl realized she was lost. She searched through the dim gallery, but found neither her parents nor the exit. Scared, helpless, lonely, hungry, and thirsty, she fell and hurt herself, putting her body past the limit. The last page has an illustration of a collapsed girl. Oh dear, I hope that's not... Well, obviously it's referring to us, but I sure hope it's not foretelling our fate. Collected works of Gertana. You know, this guy must have been a very busy artist to have created all of these pieces of art. There's so many, all by the same artist. It contains paintings by Gertana in alphabetical order. Should we take a look? The L page. Sure. Lady in Red. It was said that he based this on a lover he had at the time, but he has denied this claim. I wonder what 6210 means. Well, I think every cryptic numbering should be written down. 6210. I'm going to write down the Lady in Red. In truth, Gertana based it around the blank women who attempted to court him for his inheritance. You don't know some of these words. Too bad Gary's not with us. Looks like there's a hole in the wall right there, though. There's a keyhole in the wall. You used the tree key. Huh? Okay. I just wanna mention, if Gertana really did put his heart and soul into his artwork so that his spirit lived on through his artwork after he died, or whatever that little scripture was saying earlier, what does that say about Gertana's personality if all of these horrible things are happening? Perhaps he was homicidal. I don't know. He must have a very disturbed soul for all of these things to be happening if they are reflecting his spirit within them. I really shouldn't go down there, huh? Nah, that's death. I know for a fact that has to be clearly that's death. Okay. What's this place? There's no color. How odd. What is this? A floating palette and brush. How odd. It's like there's someone there. You notice that throughout the entire game, they're always mentioning in many places a sense of being watched. There's a rainbow on the canvas. How can you tell it's a rainbow if it's black and white? I don't know. Well, let's see if that tree key unlocked anything for Gary on the other side. What is this? What is this thing on the... Oh, hey! This is what we dropped. I have an idea. Why don't we line this up? That has a triangle. And this has a triangle. Haha! Success. There is no reason. There is no rhyme, nor reason. There is neither rhyme nor reason. That looks like something from the room that I hated. A disturbing doll. Destroy it! Hello there, Gary. I don't like being alone. Take me with you. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Let's stay away from the edges. Oh god, there's more. Hey, why aren't you taking me? 'Cause I think that you're insane. Why are you ignoring me? Do you hate me? Yes. Yes, I hate you. Hey, play with me. I know lots of fun things to do. Creepy. I've got lots of friends. I'll introduce you. Just keep walking, just keep walking. Be here forever. Oh, jeez. Ah! A disturbing doll. How long are you going to follow me? Enough of this. I'm busy here and I'm not going to be your buddy. Kick it into the wall or move it out of the way. You know, I kind of don't want to upset the whatever supernatural works are occurring. I don't want to upset them anymore, so let's just move it out of the way. He already kicked a mannequin and they wanted to hang him for it. We're just gonna move it out of the way. It would be best not to get involved here. It's locked. Take me. Oh, Jesus. You're creepy. I don't want to take you. I don't want to take you. I don't like you. I hate you. You're creepy as hell. The doorknob is strangely cold. That was worry. This one right here was worry. Worry. Just take a good look around. We got another moving... juggling. Oh, what's with this room? Don't want to stay here for long. Yeah. Ah, really? Really? Instant death? Dang it. Let's go ahead and just start where we left off then. No worries. Okay, let's just... I'm just gonna go through these, that way it registers that I read them in case it thinks that I missed them or something. So we're just gonna walk, 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 ignore you, yes I ignore you because I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I can't even make out how that's a doll. I think probably one of the most unsettling parts, the thing that kind of unsettled me the most was the hallway with the hanging dolls. I like to think that they were hanging children, but they just didn't want it to be... They didn't want it to be as horrible, so they said it was dolls. The same way that it looks like blood, but it's really paint. Take me. Alright. It's locked. The doorknob's strangely cold, so let's go ahead and save it. That way, in case I do anything utterly stupid again. Yeah. Okay. Tree door. We unlocked a tree door. Perhaps it was this one. Appears that it might be. Oops. No checking out books. What? What kind of a library is this? Conquer the unknown and know no fear. Terror. Being alone is fearful. A group of 2 can have relief. A group of 3, the rest is torn off. Uh-oh. Well, we were a group of 2 when it was just Ebe and Gary, but now that we have Mary, I want to know the rest. What happens to a group of 3? I hope Ebe and Mary are okay. Well, as long as there are 2 of them, I guess. Good point. I don't remember the name of this one if we ever saw it before. Enlightenment. The essentials of color. It describes the uses of color. This might be of use in the colorless room. It describes the uses of color. Okay, well, maybe that isn't useful at all. Of any help. I shouldn't be able to move it. I should be able to move it, but I can't. Theories of the world. More valuable than sharing existence is making fantasies into reality. I guess that's what art does. Art makes fantasies into reality because you were creating them from your imagination. And once you have laid them down on canvas or in sculpture, they now exist in the world, so they have become reality. I'm not sure what that means. I just explained it, Gary! Were you not listening? Pay attention! I should be able to move it, but I can't. Okay, well that's it for this room, I think. This one was, something night, I think? Marvelous night. Depths. Ah, okay, color, more color-related things. Pedestal of some sort. Pedestal of some sort. A pedestal. A pedestal. A pedestal. A pedestal. Collect the 7 balls of paint. Then the room will be colored and your bridge will be made. Balls of paint. I wonder where those are. Let's go ahead and save. That way I don't have to backtrack for anything. Did I take a look at this? Fishing hook. Huh? He's perplexed. I am just as perplexed because there's nothing there except blue. I see no fishing hook. Oh, there's a ball of paint. Why, hello, paint friend. What's this now? It's soft, but I feel it could break. Perhaps this is a ball of paint? Obtained a ball of paint. It vanished. Let's check our inventory. It is indeed disappeared. Oh dear. Were you here before? I don't think it was. I'll always be with you. My home is just nearby. Creepy. Well, let's go ahead and check if the yellow ball of paint went on a pedestal like I think it did. Yep, it sure did. There it is. Yellow ball of paint. Floats above the stand. Okay. I think we might have done everything that we can in here as Gary, so let's go ahead and switch back to Ebe.